Forbes released picks for its 2022 Fintech 50 list, which highlights 50 of the most innovative companies in the financial technology space. To qualify for the Fintech 50, a company must either have headquarters or substantial operations in the US and be private as of the date of publication. The startups on the Fintech 50 cover a wide range of financial services and cater to both regular consumers as well as B2B.
What we saw this year was that it was our hardest year yet in trying to determine what are the 50 most innovative fintech companies. There's a ton of energy flowing into the space, a ton of money. Fintech startups received about 130 billion in funding in 2021 compared with 49 billion in 2020. Another thing that resulted from all of this energy and money flowing into the space was that this year we had 25 newcomers to the list. And so half of the list were companies that have never been on the list before. We've never had that many newcomers.
Here is an example of 5 of this year's 50 listmakers and the specific areas they cover. FTX is probably one of the most well-known on the list, especially for investors in cryptocurrencies. Based in Nassau, capital of the Bahamas, it's one of the largest crypto trading exchanges in the world, handling about 11% of the $2.4 trillion in derivatives traded each month. A $500 million fundraise this past January took the company's valuation to $32 billion. Its separate U.S. entity is valued at $8 billion. And FTX has been spending hundreds of millions of dollars on marketing, signing up celebrity brand ambassadors such as Tom Brady, David Ortiz, and Kevin O'Leary. The company's co-founders are CEO Sam Bankman-Fried, who is the world's second richest crypto billionaire, and CTO Gary Wang. Chainalysis has been involved with helping to solve some of the world's highest profile criminal cases involving digital assets, including the seizure of $3.5 billion worth of crypto by the IRS Criminal Investigation Unit. The New York-based company now screens $1 trillion in transaction value each month across all cryptocurrency assets, and itself is valued at $8.6 billion. Over the past year, Chainalysis has increased its customer base by 75%, and now has more than 750 clients in 70 countries. Its co-founders are CEO Michael Groninger, a PhD in quantum mechanics who previously co-founded the crypto exchange Kraken, and Chief Strategy Officer Jonathan Levin. Novo is aiming to replace the big banks as the go-to provider of checking accounts and other banking services for small businesses. Based in Miami, the company took a slow and steady approach. It was founded in 2016 but did not launch until 2 years later. It got by on under $7 million in seed capital and a federal PPP forgivable loan until mid-2021, when it started raising serious expansion funds. Novo's latest valuation is $700 million, and its customer base grew exponentially from 24,000 to 140,000 in 2021, capitalizing on the burst of small business creation in the US. Its co-founders are CEO Michael Rangel and CTO Tyler McIntyre. Plaid is a San Francisco-based company which helps fintech apps such as Venmo and Coinbase connect to customer bank accounts, allowing for deposits and payments. Its latest valuation is $13.4 billion, and it paid $250 million to acquire Cognito, an identity verification service and Know Your Customer or KYC compliance provider. Plaid has raised $735 million in venture capital from Altimeter Capital, Andreessen Horowitz, and others. Its co-founders are CEO Zach Parrott and former CTO William Hockey, who is the co-founder of Column, a newcomer on this year's Fintech 50. Finally, Brigit is a financial app aimed at helping Americans living paycheck to paycheck build up their money management skills and credit scores while avoiding bank overdrafts and payday advance loans. The subscription-based service links a user's bank account and approves them for an interest-free loan of $50 to $250. A free version of the app provides advice but no loans. The company is valued at $140 million and has almost 500,000 paying users and 3 million accounts using the free features. The New York-based company was co-founded by CEO Zubin Matthews, who was an investment banker with Deutsche Bank for a decade, and CTO Hamel Kathari, who was a member of the 2021 Forbes 30 Under 30 list.